Good morning, members. Shane McCarthy and Nathan here again. We promised you a Friday update and we hoped that that news was going to be much better on when we could start. But if you look over my shoulder, you will see that the river has breached again, and there's varying news on how high this is going to get. Is it going to be higher? The peak, I think, Nathan, was going to be late tonight or Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday now.
Saturday, yeah. So it's a watch and wait situation for us. So not good news, my friends. I've put this jacket on really just to try and get a bit of a laugh for everyone, because if we don't laugh, we're going to start crying, unfortunately. The large tree behind us on 2 just fell, and it just emphasises what we were saying earlier, that the ground is now so soft and wet, it'll find any fault out, and that tree just bowled over, didn't it?
Yeah.
It made a hell of a crack. So that's why we're showing you that, and that just reinforces our anxieties when we're out on a course. These big guns will just drop at will, and it makes us all nervous. The island has gone under again, and the sad news about that is, as it was ready early, and it was ready early because the water, it's lower than the rest of our course. The water goes over it and the water falls off it. The good news about the island was how fast it recovered, Nate.
Definitely.
The bunkers held their shape, the new capillary bunkers held their shape, just washed all the sand out, and sadly you put all the sand back in yesterday and it's all washed out again. So we're just after a bit of a break here. But the learnings that we're learning from the island is the Santa Ana is not damaged at all, and it's really robust.
To be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in better condition, to be honest.
Yeah. So it's a good top dressing,
Yeah.
firm. The bunkers held their shape, no damage.
No damage.
And the greens have held up okay. A little
Yeah.
bit of what we've had on 18.
Yeah, a little bit of drainage sinking, but nowhere near as bad as 7 and 8 and 18.
And 18.
Yeah.
So, Nathan, just on greens, this is really take 2. You're going to have to get back out there and aerate again.
Yeah, so pretty much we've got to go through the whole same process again. So any green that's had water over it, we need to wash the silt off again, and then aerate, sand, and keep going from there. So pretty much we're back at step 1 again.
So this will be the 3rd coring in about 8 weeks. So for someone that was always annoyed with coring, we are overachieving. You can see what's happening with the fairways. We're back to square one with bunkers again, which leads me to the magnificent effort of all of our volunteers on Wednesday. We had some 46 people come down. I know my body's still hurting from those actions of scraping out all of the bunkers and what have you. Your efforts were definitely not in vain, guys. We really appreciate the fact that you came out to do it. It lifted the spirits of everyone in the team. And we'll obviously call another day or on a weekend so that we can see how many people we can get down to do the same work again as soon as we can get back on the course. But a couple of the mitigation things that we've put in place now is we had anxiety about our work sheds going under last time. We got away with that. This time, because the water just really hasn't got anywhere to go, we've moved all of our equipment up onto the first tee, all the carts on the first tee. The members that have their own carts that have taken their keys away will be getting called through the day. We ask you to come down and move your buggy up also, just in case. We're not sure it'll get that high, but we just want to make sure that we're doing all the mitigation that we can to protect our assets with this. And I can see the team still moving them all up there at the moment. It's quite a big job.
Still a lot of machinery to go, a lot of little plant that needs to get off the floor, and we put up on shelving racks and just get everything off the floor pretty much.
So moving everything up just to protect ourselves, because we're not too sure how high it's going to get. And with the varying stories, I don't know who's going to be right, but we're just doing what we can to protect our assets. So members, not the story you wanted to hear today. It's incredibly frustrating. This is coming up a lot quicker.
This has come in a lot quicker this time. It came in from 4 different directions this time, so yeah, we almost got caught out trying to mow greens this morning. We had to pull the pin and only got 14 greens mowed because we're getting stuck out there.
So you're mowing the greens because it's really an important part of the health of the green, isn't it? To keep the grass at a good level?
Yeah, we want to try to keep the grass at the same putting or the same height as usual. So we don't want that putting surface to lose its speed, or and we want to reduce the thatch on it. So we don't want to let the leaf matter grow up too high. So trying to get that done, and they were coming up. They look fantastic. It's just such a shame.
They do look fantastic. And the 5th, the boys nearly had to evacuate the 5th. The water came in so fast.
Yeah, so by the time the boys finished mowing the 5th green, it was an island. So we were very lucky with that. And,
that's amazing.
We cut half a 17 and then I had to pull them off because same issue there as well.
All right, well, we're getting very good practice at doing this, which is not the good end of what we're trying to do. We want to play golf. We can't predict when we're going to get back on the course. We've got to see what's happening over the next few days. So no golf at Latrobe. It is the same with our neighbours at Green Acres and Kew. I've spoken to their presidents and their captains, and they're going through the same pain that we are, and it's probably happening further upriver. This water is coming from beyond Lilydale. It's the big rainstorms that they've had. They say it's going to take a couple of days to work itself out down here, and it's still raining here now. So it's a hold position. No golf at the moment. There'll be more news about there's simulators up in the clubhouse, so you can come down and play some golf courses and still use the clubhouse facility. That will come out today in the Insider. But for golf on the golf course, we're in the hold position because of the flood. Sorry to say that, guys, and thanks for your attention. Bye.